Today's video is without a plan. Hey guys, good morning. It's Tuesday, for me at least, it's Tuesday morning. Usually I plan out my videos long before I start recording them, but I didn't have a plan for this video. Right now the plan is just taking you on a trip through my week. So right now I'm up in the studio. This is where I usually just shoot the videos and edit the videos. I prefer working downstairs at the kitchen table, as I mentioned in previous videos. So that's where I'm gonna go now, set up everything, and then we'll just have to see what today's plan is gonna be. So the first thing I do when I get to work is check the bugs list and find the easy bugs to solve. This usually gives me a very easy start of the day. We should have a productive day at the end. So it's lunchtime right now and I take a walk outside every day. It's good to clear the head. It's also great for my body because I'm working behind the computer all day. So this helps me stay a little bit fit. I usually take a walk into town. I'm almost there now. We're just gonna do the rest of the trip and then I'll be back home to answer some questions you guys had. So last week while shooting this video I also asked if anybody had any questions concerning my work week. The most asked question I got is about how I divide my time during a week, and I figured out a great way to show you guys. And there you have it. That's usually my work week. When I start on a new project, I tend to put a lot more time into the game development area because there are a lot of ideas that I just want to try out for that new game. But in general, this is basically how much I work. 6 hours or so on actual game development, which I find to help my creativity a lot. Working 8 hours or 10 hours doesn't really help my creativity because at the end of the week I'll be less productive than at the beginning of the week. So for me this is really a great schedule. It's not really a schedule that I want to stick to. This is really a rhythm that works for me personally. So yeah, this is where my productivity comes from. Hope that answers most of those questions you guys had. And I'll see you guys on Thursday, which is in 3, 2, 1. Right, for Sir Questionnaire I have 3 main things that need to be done before I can release. It's adding achievement, coming up with an end boss, and the third thing is adding the Dungeon Master voiceover. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, record a lot of voice samples. So let's go. A dark dungeon unfolds.
A dark dungeon unfolds.
A tiny flame makes for a heated fight. So the first thing I do is just use my voice and say the words I already wrote. The game both shows the text and it will also play these samples. Once I have this recorded, I'm gonna add a little effect over it, lower my voice with it, and it should sound like this.
A tiny flame makes for a heated fight.
Now I'm cutting the sample as short as possible, saving it, and then we're adding it to the game to see if it works.
A tiny flame makes for a heated fight.
That sounds and works perfectly. That means we can continue on all the other samples.
A giant sword dooms up. You notice an item on a table. Some debris is covering something. A locked gate is blocking the passage. Pool. No idea what the water contains. You run into a merchant. An altar dooms up. A small prison. It seems to contain a creature.
And I think that covers all of them.
The room is overgrown by a thick vine blocking the gate. Thick purple vegetation with sharp teeth. You notice an item on a table.
Now there's some editing left. Some of these samples might be too long, might be too short. I might have to redo them, but I'll see that when I play the game a few times and test it out. And then I'll see you on the Friday. I got an idea for the ending of the game, which is something I was stuck on for a long time, and since we're nearing the completion of the game, it is about time to add some ending. So let's get going. Alright, and that's the end boss drawn. Next step is animate it and build it into the game and see if it actually fits in the idea I have for it. But for now I'm gonna enjoy the weather because the sun is shining, it's very nice outside. But I'll see you guys tomorrow on Saturday when I'm editing this video, and I'll do a little wrap up on how this process was going all week. Right, it's been an interesting week, figuring out what do I record and still being productive on the game. I really enjoyed it, shooting outside, shooting all the various things I do in a week, drawing, programming, sound effects even. Do let me know what you think about the video in the comments below. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do it now, smash it if you want. And if you already subscribed, then tell your friends to also subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye!